performance. So this was unveiled, I'm pretty sure. Carbon fibre is definitely
it's the flavour, isn't it?
Yeah, the front guards are carbon. Boosters carbon.
It's carbon on carbon.
Yep.
Big block something. Big cubes.
Coyote, mate.
Is it?
Yep. It's a coyote. Go down there and read the sign, mate.
Oh, well, that'd be too easy.
No, you can do that for me.
Okay, I'll go and read the sign.
Looks like the whole cab's carbon.
'69 F100, 5.2 litre V8 crate engine, Whipple supercharger, Tremec 6-speed Magnum trans and hydraulics, with a 9-inch rear end, custom gear set and axles, carbon fibre drive shaft hour. Lots of goodies. Way too many to list. Running 19 B8s on the front and 20 B12s on the rear. Mickey Thompson tyres. Very nice.
460 horsepower Mustang crate engine.
So now it's like for a lot of us.
So if you want a Boss engine, we have a 302.
Okay, so now I gotta stop on my way to it. I double my.
Good. I've been walking around a little bit. Outside.
So a Megazilla now.
Oh, that's a big donk.
612 horsepower. It's all about the trucks, mate.
It certainly is.
See the wrinkle finish on all the accessories and all that?
Yes. Ticked all the boxes on the accessories chart. That's for sure.
Look at it today.
Factory 5. I've heard the Factory 5 before, I think, Dale, but I can't remember exactly where or why.
Yep. Well, they're racing. So
I like the
build
fact
it
that
extreme.
the front tyre is as big as the back tyre.
Yeah. This looks like it'll be fun to drive.
It looks like it gets a bit juiced too.
It does. Well, it is a race car.
Check out the board, I'll see what we got.
Well, this is owned by two-time NASCAR champion Joey Logano, believe it or not. So a bit of NASCAR royalty. It's got a FR9 Cup motor with a 6-speed sequential transmission, modified front suspension and chassis for drifting. And it features in the Pennzoil commercial with Vaughn Gittin Jr. So we are amongst royalty. So this is Joey Logano's.
There you go.
Cool little machine.
All right. Now come on, Dale, I'm sure you can tell me all about this.
Well, I can't do the theme music, but this is the 1965 Aston Martin DB5 with modifications, as they call it. So James Bond film. They had this open up earlier, but we couldn't get near it for the crowd. Had all the little gadgets, a little tail light that pops up and throws out bits to blow tyres, all sorts of things. So, yeah, completely restored. Definitely not a stock 69 Camaro.
Stock to not, it says.
Stock to not, yes.
It's nicely finished. It's got a stock feel about it.
Yep.
It's almost a Ronnie Barclay feel, isn't it?
It has. It's very clean and simple. Very tastily done.
That's an old schoolie. That's the sort of thing I used to build models of
Yes.
when I was a young bloke.
Okay.
Pretty hard to walk past that one without taking a photo.
You're going to like a blower sticking out of the bonnet.
Pretty sparse inside.
I imagine you had to leave room for the cameraman, Howard.
GMC with a wide body. So these guys are probably all doing paint protection or something.
So I believe this is a Gas Monkey garage job.
Okay. Sparkly roof.
Yes. I've never seen a Hummer like this.
I wonder whether they made that out of cardboard like I do, Dale, before they started. Just put a little Hemi in there as well.
There's some engineering going into that. I don't know where you could use it, but
Looks like someone's been doing a bit of polishing.
it does.
Big kids blocks. Well, that was interesting, Dale.
My mind has been blown, Howard.
So we're just talking to Albert elderly gentleman about my age, I'd say,
Owner builder.
owner builder, and he drives this in New York
Yeah, it's his daily driver
on pump gas.
on pump gas. It is on air ride suspension.
So this is the drag race wing, and he's got another wing that's the circuit race wing. But he's adamant that he drives it to work, and no problem. No problem driving it, pump gas.
How much horsepower did we say?
1500.
1500, of
Like
course.
I said, mate, everything is the same.
Everything's 1500. Yeah, 93 octane pump gas.
And it's a 7-year-old build, so it's not like he's just following the trend. He might have been creating the trend. He said when it's got truck airbags and when he hits the button, it ends up about the same height as the 4B next to it. That the gentleman standing in front of it, that one
Yep,
over there.
that
So
one there. Yeah.
no problem at all driving it around.
A few interesting touches here and there.
No problem about injuring a
Pedestrian.
if you want walking past.
No, you just skirt them up off the road.
So there you go, only in America. Might be one of the few trucks we do, Dale, but that's probably more up my alley.
It's a drift truck.
It's lower.
Definitely lower.
It's got the trendy, the front air dam,
Yep.
running the Recaros.
Yes. The gentleman kindly shut the bonnet for us. We had a sticky beak under there because it's running a Harrop supercharger.
I'm not sure what tarmac it runs on, but it doesn't matter. Pretty cool looking thing.
That thing looks flat out, sitting still.
So the show's closed, so the man's out with the back end, but that's insane design, isn't it?
Oh, it is something special.
Well, we've hit the wheel hall.
We have. And
That's a almost a wheel haul.
that's really good, Howard.
So and it's early in the morning.
Yeah, well, get the dad jokes out of the road early.
Nice little pickup. Looks like a nice driver, that one, I think.
It does.
Rear on the back wall there. So I'm not going to show you all a million wheels because there'll be a million in here, but we'll check out some cars and some wheel stands and see how we go. So we'll just do a quick roll through here. So many prestigious cars here.
I think they cost more than the wheels, Howard.
Check out the bling on that.
That's
eh?
blingy bling.
Dale's just tapping me on the shoulder.
Have a look at the roller.
Yeah, I was going to say is it a Bentley or a Rolls, but it's a Rolls and it's a wagon.
I didn't know they made an SUV
I think our mate
roller.
Mike Davidson from Lovell's actually put that as one of his picks, didn't he?
It could have been.
I reckon he did.
I like the pink pinstripe. Looks, just sets it off.
Even got beadlocks with bling, Dale.
They sure do. Look at the size of them. Oh my goodness, engraving.
What a magnificent looking Mustang.
That's a sweet ride, isn't it?
That it's a Darren Blackman colour.
It looks like a Darren Blackman colour.
It'd be grabber blue, I reckon.
So this is on the Cosmo tyres stand, Howard, and I'm just looking at the tyre. It's a Cosmo Mucho Macho. Just suits the car.
I'm glad you're saying that, not me.
I just put my teeth back in.
Very cool. There's something you don't see every day. The George Barris Special.
1953 Lincoln Capri, Howard.
You got a good memory, Dale.
Only because I was reliably informed by the gentleman on the stand. It's 19 feet long. They had to make a custom cover. And there's a big backstory, which we won't necessarily go into right now, but I've never seen a car with tyres that light up.
Or square blocks
Or square blocks.
all over it. Stick the mic in.
Okay, I'm going to give this gentleman the mic, so he's going to tell me. So the square buttons we're looking at,
They are radio buttons from a 1955 Chrysler product.
fantastic.
And we have the original receipt for 3,300 of them that the car builder bought to bedazzle this car.
And bedazzling it is.
But you'll notice that it has a TV set, a reel-to-reel tape recorder, a phone. This was supposed to be a technology demonstrator for autonomous vehicles, and it was for 62 through 64.
Way ahead of its time.
Way ahead of its time. Radar braking, remote control. You'll notice the sensor on
Yes.
the trunk lid there. That was from a TV set.
Okay.
4-channel, so he would walk along next to the car and he had start, stop, left and right.
That's cool. That is cool.
You'll also notice there's no gas pedal, and that's because the throttle is actually this joystick here. Forward is faster, back it holds on the brakes, and you can steer it left and right. And you've got touchpads on the dashboard, left and right, for both the driver and the passenger.
The passengers can go left or right as well.
Yeah, but no backseat driver, only passenger.
So you'd have to be very trusting who your passenger was.
That's right. Because they don't get a brake pedal.
Well, very good, and thank you for Goodyear for bringing that to us. When you got a Goodyear, it's always a good year.
That's what they say.
There's so many what I'd class as Euro spec here, Dale, but we've got to put some in because they do catch your eye and they're pretty
They're impressive.
sensational looking. Not what we're necessarily into, but it's pretty cool all the same. I thought I'd just grab a little quick one of these because it's taken me back a bit how small that centre is. and then an alternative version to a bead lock, because it's not a bead lock, it's probably an arrow wheel actually.
Yeah,
that
it's
one.
got.
And then we go the full, I don't know,
Multi-piece rim. Looks like it bolts in.
Yep. Yeah, 3-piece, and then with the anodised centre. If you can't find a wheel here, there's something wrong with you, I reckon. You ready for it, Dale?
I'm ready for the onslaught, Howard.
Okay.
They're just waiting for the announcement.
It's nearly 9 o'clock. We've already shot 8 cars as we walk through the tyre hall, and now we're waiting for the rush.
Yes. Unless you have accreditation that lets you in at 8:30.
Welcome to day 3 of the 2024 Sema Show. Today's show hours are from 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. Let's make it the best day ever. The show is now open.
And so it begins again.
So it begins, day 3.
Stand aside, you could get trampled,
You
Howard.
know, the funny thing is there's actually no sale. It's not like they're trying to get the only one. It's
Yeah.
like, yeah, I've been waiting, they let me in.
It's not like Boxing Day sales back home.
That's it,
It's just, now it's open, now you can come in.
come in. And these are all the buyers.
Yes.
Here we have the next-gen Ford Everest 4WD2, equipped with Lovell's premium touring suspension kit, which gives you a fully compliant 3,500 kilogram GVM upgrade. We also offer our premium Platinum Series kit, which offers 3,700 kilogram GVM upgrade. The touring system also increases the total GCM to 7,000 kilograms, and the Platinum Series system increases the total GCM to 7,200 kilograms, which means you'll maintain your full 3,500 kilogram towing capacity. Your axle capacities are also revised accordingly. The kit also features Lovell's engineered and rated upper control arms. Truly a powerful setup, built for heavy duty towing and serious touring.
That looks so good through the camera.
It's pretty impressive in the flesh.
Now, I'm not sure what the go is here. Like, it looks like engraving, but to me it looks pressed.
It does definitely look like a
pressed
press.
aluminium.
Yep.
Looks like a roof panel out of a 1950s house. You know what I'm talking about?
Yes,
Yeah.
polished up.
So the car next to us says it's all engraved and painted, no vinyl wrap. So I don't know about this one. Because I can't imagine you'd get that amount of depth. Well, the lights you would, because they'd be cast, and the bumper you might. But the body panels, that's like really deep.
Yep.
Even the dash is done. Look inside.
Yes. Yes, it's.
So this one says it is engraved. So maybe your panels are thicker than you think.
Maybe, but it's pretty impressive to look at.
Like, I can understand if you're doing like a new car that's an aluminium car, but when you're doing a 50s car, anyhow, I'm taken in.
I'm taken aback.
More wide body.
And Howard, it's for sale.
Eh?
It's for sale. Can you believe that?
Yeah, good for you. I better not drop the camera on it then, or I might be buying it. Selling my house to buy it, probably.
Yes. Maybe 2. Impressive graphics.
So I took the opportunity to drop in and talk to my friends from Merca. Anyone that follows me knows that I use a lot of their tools. And just good to chat with people from over here because they have a few different products from us, and they some of their stuff's branded a bit different. But it's nice to see what's going on and talk to some other people and be able to get the best out of it. Revolt. Auto paint.
No words, Howard. I have no words.
Not only the paint, it's on the trim, it's on everything.
That's what I feel like in Vegas, the photo of that rabbit.
And you don't need to smoke.
And I don't
because
smoke because
there's plenty of smoke in the hall.
Lots of passive.
Not in this hall, in all of the casinos.
In the casinos, yeah.
There we go. If you want to do a bit of painting at home, you can just buy yourself a spray booth, blow her up. Or if you need to do your PDR, I should check that one out. That'll be probably pretty good for polishing in. Get some ideas for the panel van, mate.
It looks like it's a flashback from the 70s.
Yeah, well, I'm from the 70s.
Psychedelic, Howard.
Well, I'm not psychedelic, but yeah.
No, the colour scheme.
I'm just saying it could be something for the panel van, mate.
That's
eh?
true. That's true.
Very nice shade of blue.
Yeah, lovely
It's
colour.
like a starlight blue. That's a cool thing, Dale Walton.
It is a very cool thing.
Very nice Chevy step side. Well, a little ute.
A blast from a past, Howard.
Oh, you didn't have one of these?
No, I didn't have one of these, but these were around when I was driving. Toyota Corona Ute.
Oh, I know, you read it on the back.
Yeah, of course.
Because I seen it.
I'm not clever.
I seen it as well.
You saw it even.
It's a pretty cool little thing though.
It is.
Very nice little Carmen gear. We had to move a bit of the stand. I got my mate Dale there holding part of the stand out of the way so we could get a decent photo. How nice is that?
That is a work of art.
I need a taller shed to put that in my,
I think you've got a big enough shed, we just need to turn it on its end.
and then we need a few more cars as well. Still amazes me how big of stuff they bring in to set up.
Yes.
There's people with full spray booths, CNC machines running, you name it.
Howard, I've seen a helicopter in here.
True.
True.
I've just noticed over the back over here we've got another truck, but it's a really good opportunity to have a look at the lift kit. So it looks a bit like it just all bolts on the standard locations, Dale.
It sure looks like that.
Check out that size of that factory muffler.
It's huge.
It saves me crawling around on the floor, doesn't it?
It's good for your back.
Super Duty, they say.
Yep.
What's the wingspan on that? About 6 metres.
It looks like it'll be pretty close to it.
And I can assure you it's moving plenty of air. Oh, look at that. That looks pretty cool too. Looks like a Matchbox toy set up, doesn't it?
It does, just on a big scale.
It's all here. So we're in the collision repair hall. Oh, look at that. Wonder if they want to give me one of them.
Oh. You don't need a kitchen, you just have one of them.
Wow.
Show special, Howard, $18,000.
US, yeah, I understand.
Regular price, $28,000.
Oh, here's the kitchen on this side. The ultimate shed kitchen. Oh, just keeps giving. There's more over here. Now I get the sign
is
in,
cool.
that's pretty good. Custom paints. Should get my airbrush out one day, Dale. It's been a while.
Yes. Talented people here. They like their scary themes, Howard, don't they?
They do seem to like the scary. I like the American Indian, that's cool. And we go over here, it's
Yeah, this brings out my
totally different company.
my Star Wars nerdism. That's a cool helmet.
'67 Mustang, Dale, that one.
With carburation.
That's that wheel I keep telling you about. That's that shape.
Yes. Single overhead cam 427.
Okay, maybe we need to go up the front.
And it wasn't because I read the number plate.
Yeah,
It was on the front guard.
So this is the other 14. This is not a Boss 9. This
Right.
is a single overhead cam.
Okay.
It's even rarer and bigger.
It's certainly big.
So don't mind me, I'm sucking on a lifesaver because these days are long, but For all you panel beating nerds,
How many different hammers can you have?
as many as you can afford.
Exactly. Good answer.
How do we say that? Mano-fied cars. Does that mean that the graphics guy can't spell, or is that a play on words?
It's a
Dale?
play on words, I'm going to say. It's got a nice stance, this thing. Good little track car. Turbo 6 would have some get up and go.
Can't believe the amount of carbon fibre at this event.
It's
Really got to appreciate the amount of thought that goes into making all those bits work right, doesn't it?
absolutely. That's very clever.
Well, here's an opportunity you don't get all the time. So a 2002 or 22, just have a look on the board there.
22.
Just here,
Yep.
2022 next gen race car.
This is why they're relatively safe when you see them roll over and have the impacts that they have.
Cabin protection. This is what they've done with the Australian supercars, the whole back section unbolt. So if you have a massive shunt at the track,
Yes.
you can unbolt one half, or the front or the back. Or
Yep.
Always amazes me how lightweight some of the bracketry and that is. Just goes to show how when we're making something we always over-engineer. Well, it was a bit of a highlight for today for me,
Yeah.
that one. Seeing we got some of the other race cars, I thought I'd better get the drag car as well. Some downforce happening there.
Now, we were watching something on the TV in the room the other day, and I'm pretty certain this car was running at the pointy end of the field and doing some seriously quick times.
Yeah, well, the drags were on last weekend, of course.
Yes.
If you come to Sema, you can do the drags the weekend before. I think I'll just make an aluminium car from scratch. Start with a timber buck, get your shape, make your little bits and pieces, weld them all together, hammer it out.
Very impressive.
Skills I don't have, Dale.